The cannons of the pirate ship ready to fire in the north end zone. We can only be one place. Raymond James Stadium here in Tampa, the home of the Buccaneers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cleveland Browns and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Welcome to you, Mike Tirico, along with Greg Olson. Chase McLaughlin set to get it started. And off we go on a sweltering hot day in Tampa. This return will take him out past the 25-yard line. Decent field position as this game gets going. Quick throw on the RPO is complete, and he's out of bounds, up close to the 45-yard line. Pass play good for 18 to get this one started. First down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike, and he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
Here's Green on 1st and 10. Quick throw, taken in. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 45-yard line.
Ball spotted at the 45. Here's 2nd down and 9. Operating from out of the gun. It's Green. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. They'll get maybe 3 out of that one, and it's going to set up 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup, and it's 3rd down.
To the air again is Green. That's caught. It's Dylan Sampson. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they take it to the 20-yard line with that one. It is a big play for the Browns. 32 yards.
Well, I think it's pretty clear what the week's plan was, and that was to get the quarterback in a rhythm right out of the gate. You got to imagine as the game unfolds, they'll sprinkle in some runs. But so far, it's been their passing game to get this game started, and that last one results in a 1st down.
And he's going to be marked out of bounds down at the 3. 17 yards on the gain, and now they've got 1st and goal. Great chance to make an early statement here on the road. It is 1st and goal. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. His 4th TD grab of the season. Now the try for an extra point. He knocks it through, and the Browns will take a 7-0 lead.
Buccaneers, nothing.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
The Browns going to use the first of their timeouts here, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Now they'll pitch it out here. And this play going nowhere. He is taken down behind the line of scrimmage on their first play of the game. Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. They go play action with Mayfield. Oh, in trouble, and down he goes.
Well, I think to say this series has been a disaster is putting it mild. 2 plays in, all they've done is go in the wrong direction. They need something big here. They need someone to create a little bit of a spark and prevent them from going 3 and out on their opening possession.
Oh, got him again the second time with a sack on this opening drive. So, on 4th down, Riley Dixon on to punt for Tampa Bay. That's Tylan Wallace back to return. He's to the 45. And it's a good return here, able to take it across the 50, set up the offense with a short field. On 1st down, Green. That one down the field, but they cannot connect, and it's incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
See what they have for 2nd and 10. From the gun, it's Green. He'll let one go down the middle.
They're trying to take the top off the defense, make them feel that vertical threat, and soften everything up. Wasn't a ton of separation downfield, at least not what they would have preferred, and ends it up being a wasted down.
Well, can't afford another incompletion here. Quickly in his 3rd and 10. He'll get that out wide to Sampson. And a good job here defensively. They did not let him get away. He's well short of the 1st down marker.
You know, it's always hard as an offense to waste such great field position, but they had a short field to work with, not able to pick up a single 1st down. So give a lot of credit for the defense stopping this drive before it really got started.
And he's going to be out of bounds down inside the 25-yard line. Give them 19 yards as they get the 4th down conversion. Center leads them to the line for 1st and 10. Green going to throw again. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he'll be hustled out just shy of the 1st down marker. That's a pickup at 9. He's going to set up 2nd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Throwing again, Green. On the run to the right. Kept the play alive as long as he could, but the rush eventually gets to him, and down he goes.
This is where playmaking ability almost can be a bit of a detriment to a running quarterback. They just have so much confidence in their ability to keep plays alive, and while that can be a huge weapon for offenses, a lot of the time, it doesn't always work out.
That'll be taken in by Sampson. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter.
A gain of 2 yards on the play.
So, a little extra time to think about what to do on fourth down as we are through quarter number 1. It's the Browns with the advantage. We'll have more from Tampa after this. Start of the second. Browns in control of the football. They'll go. Here's Green. They've got it with fourth and he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back. So the Browns going to bring out their kicker and try a field goal. This will be a 41-yard attempt. Schmidt's kick is good. And the Browns will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. Baker going to give it to Irving. He'll move this one ahead to the 31-yard line. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-happy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Here's Irving. He'll push forward for about a yard. Isaiah Simmons comes up to end that one.
Isaiah Simmons on the tackle. A gain of a yard. Brings up second and 9.
Here's second and 9.
At the 45-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. Mayfield. Open man, the tight end, O'Keefe. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short. Now the Bucs will take their first time out. Here's third down and a few inches. They'll run with Irving. And he'll work his way down to the 32-yard line. And that is enough for a first down.
I know it's early in this game, but in my mind, that's 4-down territory. And certainly now the coach doesn't have to make that decision. He keeps it on the ground on 3rd and short, gets a fresh set of downs, and now they got to see if they can come away with some points.
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Throwing on second down, Mayfield. There's a reception for Chris Godwin. And he'll be very close to a first down. Won't quite have enough, but now a much more advantageous spot.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to 3rd and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on 3rd, I'd be surprised if they go forward on 4th.
They get 14 yards and set up first and goal.
I think what stands out with Kenneth Gainwell, Mike, is that he's just a complete back. Over 1,000 total yards last season, nearly split down the middle. Equally explosive rushing as he is receiving. Just feels like a really good fit in Tampa for what they want to do. And he's going to take over as the main passing back and just another weapon for this explosive offense.
And he'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes to go here till halftime. Greg and I back from Tampa after a timeout. Here's another shot from the 6 at 2nd and goal. Here's a designed run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
And after putting together what's been a long and methodical drive, they suddenly find themselves on the verge of potentially stalling out. So this defense, they can get a stop here. That would feel like a pretty big win on a drive that's largely been dominated by the offense.
On 3rd and goal, they'll run for it. He's looking for room on the edge, but could not find any. They track him down behind the line, and it's 4th down. On 4th down, Chase McLaughlin in for the Bucks. This about as short as you can get. McLaughlin's kick is good, and the Bucks are on the board. It's now 10-3.
You know, if it's 4th and 1, 4th and 2, you're at least entertaining the thought of going for it. But I think with what they were remaining left there, half winding down, I do think I'm okay with Kerr taking those points.
And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On 1st and 10, here's Green. Past the 45. That'll change things. Out of bounds inside the 35. It is a big play for the Browns. 47 yards. To throw is Green on 1st and 10. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Looked like he bounced up okay after that hit. He does deliver the 1st down. From the shotgun, here's Green. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
The Bucks 13-yard line.
Looking to throw is Green. Fighting for the goal line. They're going to stop him just short, but he has picked up the 1st down. Here's Green. That's hauled in at the 2. To the goal line and in. Touchdown, Cleveland. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. The extra point up and good by Schmidt. And the Browns move out in front by the score of 17-3. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Oh, very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
42-yard line.
Mayfield to throw it here on 1st down. The pass rush gets home and he goes down. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break, come back, 2nd half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up. Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. And he'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line.
They're on 25-yard line.
They'll run it. It's Irving. And this will be a Bucs first down as he takes it to the 35.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
Oh, they're on him in a flash, and he lost the football. The Browns have it. And he'll be out of bounds, but it is a big play for the defense. It'll set his guys up first and goal. A big effort for the defense to come up not only with the fumble, but a very good return. And the offense, Greg, is in business. It's first and goal.
Great awareness, Mike, by the defender. Not only to secure the recovery, but then to turn into a runner. Thought he was going to score for a minute, but either way, his offense now is in prime position, first and goal, hoping to capitalize.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump? We'll try it one more time, but now a bit closer. It is second and goal. Throwing is Green. And he's got another one. Touchdown, Brown. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his third of the game, his sixth this year. Schmidt good on the extra point. And the Browns extend to a 24-3 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This is fielded inside the 5. They'll get this up past the 20. That's where they'll set up shop.
At their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22. Right away, they'll try a jet sweep. And they'll take this forward for a couple. It'll be second down.
So, Mike, this is a great example and a great moment to bring up why it's so important for these offenses to make everything look the same. Formationally, pre-snap movement, because the second that motion looks like a jet motion and he's going to get the ball as opposed to a traditional motion, these defenses are so in tune with all those little differences. They know it's coming and not going to be a lot of gain.
From the gun, it's Mayfield. This one, batted away. It's incomplete. Emeka Ibuka, the intended receiver. And it's going to lead to fourth down.
Missed opportunities like these are a big reason why they find themselves down double digits here in the third quarter, Mike. Points on this possession could have gone a long way towards making this game competitive, but instead, poor execution, especially in the passing game, and it's another wasted drive.
And he'll be brought down, short return, and they'll take over there.
At their own 30-yard line.
To throw is Green. He'll swing this one out wide to his running back. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line.
It's a gain of 17 yards.
That's the way to get started, a pickup of 17 and a very quick first down. Now Green. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Yaya Diaby in there for the sack. He forced his way through. A loss of 9. Loading up, launching downfield. It hangs up a bit too much. It's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
Second down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch, found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Back at the 46-yard line.
Second down throw from Mayfield. That's caught. It's Bucky Irving. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
A gain of 47 on the play. Complete to number 7, Bucky Irving.
On play action, Mayfield. That one intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Denzel Ward.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot, to get his hands on the ball, and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
Here's Green on 1st and 10. And the pressure too great. He's sacked in the end zone. That's a safety. The defense puts 2 points on the board with a safety. But, Greg, a lot of credit, not just to the defense, but special teams as well.
Give that assist here, Mike, to the punter. Just the play ago, being able to pin that offense deep inside their own territory leads directly to that 2-point safety.
Now we'll get a timeout, Cleveland. That's their second, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. Rain now starting to come down as they step to the line of scrimmage to begin this drive. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. A tackle made by the 2nd-round pick.
1 yard gain.
From a couple yards beyond midfield, here's 2nd and 8. Throwing is Baker. Open man downfield. That's Godwin. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
That's good.
Now the Bucs will take their first timeout. Well, a chance to get right back in it here. 1st down and goal. Baker to throw. Will swing this out wide to Irving.
It's a really well-designed play down in the red zone. We see teams run this time and time again, fast to the flat. What they're doing is they're putting a lot of conflict of responsibility. Those edge defenders in the run game, a lot of times are also responsible for the flat area in the passing game. So things happen fast, threaten those responsibilities, and let the running back do the rest.
Here's McLaughlin now. After the score, he'll kick this one away. Tylan Wallace now on the return. He'll get across the 20, mark him down at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
On 1st down, Green. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Every team has those vertical shots, Mike. They're on the call sheet, and they feel like they can get behind the defense. I think that was one of them, and just couldn't quite connect downfield because he had pretty good separation.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down. And that is their final timeout of the second half. And of note, that means they will not be able to challenge the rest of the game. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Green. That one is batted away. Incomplete. No separation that time. Tightly defended. It brings up 4th down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
That is hard down the field. He's got it. And he will dive into the end zone. 85 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland. Make it 4 touchdowns for him on the afternoon. The kick is good. However, there is a penalty flag down. The defense might have gotten a head start. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll be taken down on the return on what will be the final play of this third quarter. This drive starts at the 21. It's 1st and 10. Here's Mayfield. Throw here down the field. Will fall. Incomplete. Trying to hook up with Cade Otton that time around. And it'll be 2nd down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
That is over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Carson Schlesinger.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got...
This is intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30.
For these young rookie quarterbacks, every snap in the NFL is an opportunity to have a lesson learned, and sometimes the lessons come a little bit harder than others. In this case, they kind of fool them with their blitz package. It's a little bit more complex at the NFL level than it is necessarily in college, and I think he just got a first-hand taste of just how fast this pressure can get on you, and sometimes when it speeds up that clock, you can make a bad throw.
On 2nd down, Baker. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. That's the safety, Brent Delpit. Latest reports are that the rain clouds have pushed on. Hopefully, we are dry the rest of the way as they get set for 1st and 10. And they're going to get to him and take him down back on the other side of midfield. Vita Vea. He gets in to drop him for his 1st sack of the young season. Second and long coming up. Green. He'll take a shot down the middle of the field. And he will be taken down, but there is a penalty flag down. A silly penalty may erase the turnover. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Throwing, Green. He's going to dial up another deep ball. Over the middle, it's intercepted. Picked off by Zion McCollum. And the Buccaneers will take over here just shy of the 30.
Down pass. Intercepted. The Bucs take over 1st and 10 at their own 29.
The handoff, it's Irving. They'll mark them down up at the 44-yard line. About 15 yards to kick off the drive. It's a 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Right back to Irving. And a good one here on the ground across midfield. Let's give him 9 for the carry. Timeout here, Tampa Bay. That is their second, and they'll get together prior to this second down play. They'll go again here with Irving. And he's got it. First down. A pickup of 4.
Yeah, so I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard. That's thrown quickly, taken in by Godwin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. 15-yard pickup there. It's a first down for Tampa Bay.
First and 10 at the 19-yard line.
Out of the shotgun, Mayfield. That one too far out in front to be brought in, and it's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Bucky Irving. It's second down. To throw is Mayfield. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long.
A loss of 10 yards.
Jared first. He gets in to record his 3rd sack of the afternoon. From the gun on 3rd down, it's Mayfield. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
In a 4th down.
They'll go. Mayfield. That's going to be incomplete. They felt compelled to go for it on 4th and long. That was a big ask, and the defense turns them away.
You find yourself down big. It's the 4th quarter. There's really no choice but to go for this at this point. But once again, this defense, they're up to the task, and they come through yet again with a huge stop.
That is hot. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cleveland.
For the extra point.
The extra point up and good by Schmidt. And the Browns will open it up even further here in this 4th quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Johnson now to return. And he is stopped at the 25. The drive will begin there.
At their own 25-yard line.
A give. This is Irving. And he'll take this past the 30. A gain of 6. Mark it at the 31.
He's brought down at the 31.
Here comes 2nd and 4.
Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Mayfield. Now screen set up for Irving. And that is going nowhere in a hurry. Finally taken down well behind the line. Throwing is Mayfield. He'll air it out down the middle. Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
And he is going to have a Bucs first down on what will be a big play there for 4th and long.
There's no secret this day has been a rough outing all around. So at this stage of the game, really no choice but to remain aggressive and just try to find something positive on a day where there's been a lot of negative.
They will take a knee here. The Buccaneers forced to use their third and final timeout. Talk things over before third down. So it's a win for the visiting Cleveland Browns. They get the victory here, away from home.
After all that you've done to me, I'm still glad you came. What a beautiful agony. I'm hooked on the pain as we go round in circles, finding someone to blame. Show me how to get over beautiful agony. Show me how to get over beautiful agony. Alright, I fantasize about a nightmare that I have when I'm around you. When I think I'm gonna die there, then you're standing in my bedroom. Oh, my energy is telling me the writing's on the wall. Yet I'm relieved you come. After all that you've done to me, I'm still glad you came. What a beautiful agony. I'm hooked on the pain as we go round in circles, finding someone to blame. Show me how to get over beautiful agony. Show me how to get over beautiful agony. Show me how to get over. I dream of waking up without this, when the memories are long gone. Put the memories of what I miss. I can't remember where we went wrong. Oh, my energy is begging me that after all these years, this only ends in tears. After all that you've done.
The Sunday before Thanksgiving brings us to Mexico City. And another international game, the second this year, for the San Francisco 49ers, as they take on the Minnesota Vikings in this Sunday night special from Mexico. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. Sunday night in Mexico City, final international game of the year. The Vikings and the 49ers, and here we go from Mexico. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Right to the air to open this one up. And he's hit behind the line of scrimmage and taken down right away. A loss of yards. What a message on the first play.
At the 30-yard line.
So this will be 2nd and 15. To throw, it's Milton. under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Loss of 9 yards.
Well, here early on, if this pass rush continues to get home at this rate, this is going to be a long day for this offense. They're going to have to put some extra guys in there, mix in some play action, keep this pass rush off balance.
Not the sharpest of starts on offense. Here an early 3rd and long.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
And he's going to have a Niners first down. Big letdown defensively. They allow him to convert on 4th and long.
First down.
From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. Looking down the field there, but it falls incomplete.
So something they teach these defenders, especially in the secondary, Mike, is to trust your eyes. Don't panic, don't overcommit until you see where that ball is being thrown. And it's a great example here of the defender just trusting those eyes, breaking on the ball, and he almost comes away with the pick.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. Looking out of the gun is Milton. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield. 7th play of this opening drive. And here's 3rd down. To the air once more is Milton. He's got his tight end, Kittle. 2nd time they've connected on the drive, and this one goes for 17 yards.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, then on 3rd down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed,
And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, 49. His 2nd rushing touchdown of the year. On now, Eddie Pinheiro for the extra point. He's got it, and the 49ers will take a 7-0 lead.
Score Niners 7, Vikings 0.
So now, after the touchdown, Pinheiro out to kick it away. And this is going to end up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball up to the 40-yard line. A pair of first downs gives them 1st and 10, up at the 40. They'll run here with the rookie. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on 1st down. A pickup of 7.
At the 47-yard line. It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd and 3. Give it to the first option. That's the fullback. And he's going to have that first down across midfield and down to the 46-yard line.
A nice gain out of that position, Mike, that we don't typically see get a lot of carries anymore. I'm a big fan of any offense that still recognizes the usefulness of that fullback position. Work him in every now and then as a ball carrier, and you can see it pay off.
New set of downs. It's 1st and 10. On the ground, Claiborne. And he'll get forward to about the 42. Alfred Collins there to bring him down.
Collins on the stop. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
They face 2nd down and 7. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. This one complete to Oliver. And they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
Brings up 3rd and inches.
Now they've got 3rd and inches. And he's in! Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Minnesota. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Reichard good with the extra point. And the Vikings come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. The return starts now a hit, and he lost the football. They're going to be set up with a short field. What a tremendous kick return. Special teams comes through again. We don't talk about it nearly enough, but sometimes the biggest plays of the game happen like that one. The kickoff return, fumble, recovered, and momentum swings again.
Everybody loves to see a big return, Mike, but the priority of any kick return unit, just give your offense a chance to possess the ball. And in this case, they don't do that. They turn the ball over, and now they find themselves back out there on defense.
Come to the line, got some work to do now. It is 2nd and long. He'll get this out wide. That will make 3rd down a little more manageable. Good yardage gained on that one.
Nice job there, getting the ball to your slot receiver and then letting him get to work. It's a nice feeling as a quarterback when you can just have a short throw still result in a big game.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy. Forced out wide. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And he is taken down. A big gain on that one. Great way for them to end this opening quarter. That's his first reception of the ballgame, and it really comes at a good time as they get the conversion on 3rd down. Vikings football as we begin this 2nd quarter. They'll try to run this one in. And he's in! Jamon Claiborne! Touchdown, Vikings. They are now having to contend with Mother Nature as the rain has begun to fall.
The kick is good. Makes the score Vikings 14, 49ers 7.
Reichard out now following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This will be returned from the 6.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
We've got rain starting to fall. On 1st down, here's Milton. And he is out of bounds on the other side of midfield. A big play to kick off this drive. 31 yards.
The challenge of defending a dual-threat quarterback in the NFL, Mike, is that you just don't see them week in and week out, maybe like you do in college. So in this case, you defend everything perfectly downfield, but it's hard to account for a quarterback who can run. He escapes the pressure, tucks it down himself, and he picks up a big gain. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 4. Looking to throw, it's Milton. He's going nowhere. Losing yardage on that play.
Taken down back at the 42.
Third and 7. From the gun, here's Milton. That's caught by McCaffrey. And a good short tackle right there. It stops him a good distance short of the marker. It sets up 4th down.
I think there's one of those plays that when the ball carrier watches this back in the film room tomorrow, he's going to be a little frustrated with himself. If he could just have made that one guy miss, he picks up the 1st down. Instead, he gets brought down short of the sticks. And now they got a 4th down decision now.
This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down. They'll come up 1st and 10 at the 40. A run, and here's Claiborne. And he will not be able to turn upfield. They'll drop him behind the line.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. A handoff. Here is Claiborne. Finding room across midfield. And he'll be taken down. A gain of 16 yards. It'll be a Vikings 1st down. We're going to go right back to Claiborne. And he'll get about 5.
Taken down at the 43-yard line. A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 43, here's 2nd and 5. Setting up to throw is McCarthy. Pressure all around him, and down he goes.
Defense came out in a soft zone, and I think it caught the quarterback a little off guard. He was trying to attack them downfield. By the time he was able to get through his progression to his check down, he ran out of time, and that's all the pass rush needed to get into the backfield and bring it back.
That is over the middle and intercepted. And the Niners are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line. Throwing on 1st and 10 is Milton. A toss left side, caught by his running back. And he's going to be out of bounds, just shy of midfield. Trying to keep the momentum going after the turnover. They have delivered with a quick 1st down.
10 at the 49-yard line.
It's a shame these kids ain't seen no freakniks. DC how at home coming to wild weekends. Youngsters said when I'm grown, I'm ready.
Here's Milton. Oh, that one intercepted. And he's going to be taken down just shy of the goal line. Nearly a pick 6, but he does set up the offense with 1st and goal.
And goal to go at the 2-yard line.
Here's a run. Trying to push the pile forward, but he's not going to get in. They stopped him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on 1st down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. 2nd and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till 3rd down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on 2nd and goal.
And he won't quite get in. Down to the 1, setting up 3rd and goal. They'll run. And he will not get in. The defense stands their ground, pushes him back, and they force fourth down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against the wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
They'll try to run. And he's not going anywhere. Stuck behind the line. They have turned it over on down.
And here we have a real gutsy call here, Mike, early in this game offensively. I think you're giving up a surefire field goal attempt, but at the same time, you're demonstrating to your players, hey, offense, I have a lot of trust in you, and let's see if they have this same approach as the rest of this game plays on.
Milton now to throw on 1st and 10. We'll get that complete to Mason Tipton. And that'll help him get out of danger, out of bounds, up at the 15-yard line.
A gain of 12 yards.
That one good for a dozen. And a very quick first down.
And that first down was huge for this offense. Now they can take a deep breath. Focus on trying to put a late scoring drive together before we hit the halftime break.
Here's Milton now on 1st and 10. Now a shot here, deep middle. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10.
Now Milton. Good job breaking the pocket and going for 14 yards. And most importantly, a first down.
Gain of 14 yards.
He'll come up now. Again, good news, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
To the air, it's Milton. The pressure gets there. Down he goes. Back inside the 20-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. As they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in half number 1. Now they'll bring up 2nd and long. Throwing, Milton. He's got his man on the in route. Yes, taken in over the middle. And now a timeout. 7 seconds left in this first half.
A gain of 20 on the play. It's now 3rd down.
Here they come for 3rd and 1. Throwing is Milton. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
4th down.
So prior to that 3rd down call, Mike, I thought they put themselves in a pretty good situation at that down and distance. They had run and pass, both at their disposal, but nice job by the defense being up to the task. Force the incomplete, brings up 4th down.
They'll go. Here's Milton. And that is incomplete. One final chance does not work out. Time has expired. The first half has come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line. The rain has eased momentarily, and we'll see how long it lasts as they come up here for 1st and 10. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
Taken down behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of a yard.
Once again, it is Claiborne. Just pushing defenders out of the way as he surges forward for a gain of about 5.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical game here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds. So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
They'll go. Here's McCarthy. Over the middle, it's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Fred Warner. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he sets his guys up with a short field and a chance to tie up this game.
So we saw in the first half, Mike, they were willing to take some risks. It allowed them to build this halftime lead. Now the opposing sideline, they're looking to fight back. They're looking to cut that lead down. That's what that coverage seemed. It looked like they baited that quarterback to force that errant throw and lead to that turnover. Now it's their offense coming back on the field with a chance to cut this deficit.
So on 1st and 10, here's Milton. Look wide, get this one complete. And he will not make it to the end zone, but he's down inside the 5-yard line. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 31 yards.
1st and goal at the 1-yard line.
To throw, it's Milton. He's got it at the 3. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal.
Milton to the air on 2nd down. That's hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal. And he's not going to get away. They'll stop him back at the 3. The offense staying out there for this 4th and goal. Looking out of the gun is Milton. And this will pay off. It is caught. Mason Tipton. Touchdown, San Francisco. Pinheiro on for the extra point. Now the try here for the point after. It's up and good. And the 49ers will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. This is going to be taken in at the 3. And a solid one back there. He'll get this out past the 30-yard line. On the give, it's Claiborne. And he'll get back to the line of scrimmage at best. Might have even lost a yard there.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line.
It's a gain of 6, and it's 3rd down.
It's 3rd and 4. From the gun, here's McCarthy. Hit as he throws, that one will fall to the turf, and it's incomplete. The pressure too much to get away from that time. Good 3rd down stop, and it sets up 4th down.
Great pass rushers live for 3rd down, especially when they know the offense has to be one-dimensional. And this is a great example here, Mike. They can just pin their ears back and go. They know there is no threat for run. It is a must-pass situation, and for this offense, they're lucky it didn't result in a sack.
On 4th down, here's McCarthy. open man is Douglas. It's complete. And he's going to pick up the Vikings' first down. As they manage to convert, that'll keep this drive alive. They'll run it with Claiborne. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down.
First down, Vikings.
Here is Claiborne. Oh, yeah. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 more on that carry. He is turning out the yards. And another first down. And now the first carry for Joe Mixon. And a good run there. Going to get him 5 yards.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first and second down. The last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone, it's got to be touchdowns. These long, sustained drives on the ground, you kick a field goal, that's a win for the defense.
From the 1-yard line, first down and goal. Going to get in. In fact, they've shoved him backwards.
Nick Bosa on the stop. A loss of 3 brings up second and goal.
So these two teams take the long walk to the opposite end of the stadium. We've come to the end of the third quarter. And Sunday Night Primetime continues after this. Now back at the 4 for second and goal. Play clock has expired. They're not going to get this one off on top. From a little further back, here's second and goal. The Niners will use the first of their timeouts, and they'll get together prior to the second down play. He'll take this one down to the 8-yard line.
He was brought down at the 8-yard line.
The crowd making their presence felt. This is third down. Working out of the shotgun, it is McCarthy. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
I think as the offense comes to the sideline now, the quarterback and his wide receivers need to get together and say, hey, guys, what are you seeing out there? How can we find some open targets? Because on that last down, there was nowhere to go with the ball. Yeah, so that's an important kick right there. In a game here late, you go ahead, you send your kicker out there to take the lead, and now all eyes turn to your defense. Can they get out there and get a stop and come away with this win?
Very good field position to start as the return is past the 40.
43-yard line.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And no place to go. He's hit and taken down behind the line.
On the tackle. Brought down back at the 38-yard line.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, a throw from Milton. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there. Separated the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
That is brought in by Scribbling. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Looking to throw, it's Milton. A dive and a catch. Incredible. They get 24 on that one. Just like that, it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
What a moment in this game. A touchdown would give them the late lead. It is 1st down and goal. To the air once more is Milton. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Oh, nice open field tackle there. He could not get free. They're going to stop him for no gain.
Leads to 2nd and goal at the Vikings 9-yard line.
Another shot at it from the 9. 2nd down and goal. Throw once more. Here's Milton. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. To the pylon, he's in. Jake Tonjes. Touchdown, 49er. Now Pinheiro to add on the extra point. The kick is good. And the 49ers move out in front by 4. It's 21-17.
Vikings 17.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line.
At their own 27-yard line.
It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10. They'll begin here on the ground. What more could you ask for on 1st down? Nice run of 8, setting up 2nd and short.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 35-yard line.
Now they'll pitch it out here. Up the sideline, past midfield. And it's a touchdown-saving tackle as he got this down inside the 5-yard line.
1st and goal at the 4-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. Good blocking, and he's in. Levante Turpin. Touchdown, Minnesota. That's his 2nd touchdown of the game. He's doubled his season output. He now has 4.
The kick is good.
Make no mistake about it. He may get the glory, but that does not happen without unbelievable blocking up front. So let's give the big guys all the credit in the world. He's able to displace the defense right there at the point of attack, and that's about as easy a goal line touchdown as you're going to see all year.
The Niners take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
They'll come up for first and 10. They'll drop to throw. And he turned nothing into something there. The scramble yields 4 yards on the play.
Well, we've seen time and time again just how dangerous this quarterback can be, Mike, when he decides to tuck it and take off. So that is a great job defensively to rally to the football and hold him to just a short gain.
Exiting the pocket right. He'll take off again. And he will slide to a halt, but he does have the first down.
They got to do a better job of keeping the quarterback contained in the pocket all week, Mike, against mobile quarterbacks. You talk about rushing as a group. This time they get a little undisciplined with their rush lane integrity, and he makes them pay.
And he'll be run out of bounds. That's a good gain on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
The best guys I've been around, Mike, they have a sense where they can see the ball, but they can feel the sideline. And that's kind of an innate sense that these guys have that allows them to concentrate and secure the catch and ensuring that both feet remain in bounds.
Throwing on second down is Milton. He'll get this out wide to McCaffrey. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Double as good there. They get the first down and save a timeout. A first down there on a pickup of 17. Final minute, still 2 timeouts remaining as we get to first and 10. And this ball's going to be incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Throwing again is Milton. Got his receiver on the in-cut. He's got it. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. Timeout 49ers. That is their second. Milton going to look to throw it again. That one to the sideline is over everybody. But now a penalty flag will come in. They may get him for grounding. Here comes second down. From the gun, here's Milton. That's deep for the back of the end zone. That is incomplete. So the task gets more difficult. Time for maybe 2 plays. That's it. Gonna need a big play now. Third down and long. Now Milton. He's got it inside the 5. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied. And they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Pinheiro on for the extra point. His kick is good. And the 49ers have taken a 4-point advantage.
28, Vikings 24.
Down to the final few seconds of this one as the kick is away.
San Francisco.
That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchback. This is first and 10. They'll run here. going to be out of bounds, and that's going to do it. Their late comeback bid comes up short as time has expired in this game. So a win here for the 49ers. They bounced back from the loss last week, really put in a determined effort, and will come away with the victory. And that'll do it for my partner, Greg Olson. For our entire team, I'm Mike Tirico. This is
Ey, Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Ey, pero no hay boda. Titi me preguntó si tengo muchas novias. Muchas novias. Hoy tengo a una, mañana a otra. Me las voy a llevar a todas pa' un VIP, un VIP. Ey, saluden a Titi.